This is the ultimate breakfast casserole, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to make it from scratch at home. Let's go.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Flavors and Footprint. Today, I'm bringing you a combination of indoor and outdoor cooking. I'm gonna be making a breakfast casserole. So in front of me, I have all the ingredients we're gonna be using for the day. We're gonna start here inside, where we're gonna start cooking on my 10 inches cast iron skillet. And then from there, once we have all the ingredients pre-cooked, we're gonna bring it outside and we're gonna finish it in the Traeger pellet smoker. So we're gonna be using red and orange peppers, green onions, red onions, garlic, a combination of different seasoning. Of course, we're gonna be using these Hashbrowns for this casserole. And then you have options on whether you use chicken bacon or any type of hot dogs. In this case, we're gonna be using chicken hot dogs. And we're gonna top it off with some mozzarella cheese, okay? Now that you know all the ingredients, let's get to it. And we're gonna start chopping all the ingredients, beginning with the onions. You're gonna make sure it's all consistent. We're gonna do small pieces on all the different ingredients.
Let's start with a few fresh peppers. One yellow, one red for color and sweetness. Slice the tops off, remove the core, and cut them into thin, even strips. The red pepper adds a deeper flavor, a touch of sweetness that balances out the garlic later. And a few cloves of garlic, give them a quick smash and peel. Nothing beats that aroma when it hits the oil. We'll continue by chopping down our green onions. And now we're gonna move on to the cooking part. So we're gonna grab our pan, we're gonna add a drizzle of oil, just enough to coat the bottom evenly. You want the oil hot, but not smoking. This is where the potatoes will crisp up beautifully. Once the oil is ready, it's time to bring those hashed potatoes to life. Don't move the potatoes too much. Let that first side brown and crisp before flipping. That's the secret to getting those golden, crispy edges. Slow heat, steady oil, and a little patience. It is time to season. Sprinkle in a bit of garlic salt for depth and a touch of barbecue rub for that smoky flavor. Now, in a clean skillet, we'll start building the base for flavor, the aromatics. Add a drizzle of oil, then toss in the onions, then the colorful peppers, and we will saute them slowly before we add the garlic. And if you haven't done it yet, please hit that subscribe and like button for more good recipes like this one. Once your onions turn translucent and those peppers start to soften, it is time for the garlic. Add the garlic right in, not too early because we don't want it to burn. Just enough time to release that rich aroma. Give it a quick stir to blend the flavors. The moment you smell that garlic, you know the base is ready. So now we're gonna start cracking our eggs. And for today's recipe, we're gonna use 9 eggs. Put all of them into the one container. Gonna keep cracking all the eggs. So now we're gonna season our egg mix. Let's make sure, guys, that we always season every layer of what we are cooking. Once we add all the seasoning, we're gonna whisk our eggs to make sure they are perfectly mixed before we add them to our casserole. Once your vegetables are soft and fragrant, it is time to bring everything together. Let's add in the pre-cooked hashed potatoes and fold them gently into the aromatics. You want every bite to carry that balance. Sweetness from the peppers, the depth from the onions, and that little kick from the garlic. Now it's time for the protein. Toss in your hot dogs or crisp bacon pieces for that smoky flavor that turns this into a true breakfast skillet. Finally, pour in the egg mix. Let it cook for a few minutes until it starts to come together. Creamy, golden, and ready for the smoker. That's where all these flavors will fuse into something special.
We're gonna add this the smoker, which is set at 300 degrees. We're gonna let it cook for 20 to 25 minutes.
After just 15 minutes, lift that lid and check your casserole. You should see the edges just starting to set, with that smoky aroma building beautifully. Now for the finishing touch. A generous layer of shredded cheese, followed by a handful of green onions for color and freshness. This is where it all comes together. Let it smoke just until the cheese melts and turns golden on the top, about 5 more minutes. Once the cheese is perfectly melted and bubbling, bring it inside. That's your smoked breakfast casserole, ready to serve.
Here we are, guys. And here we are, guys. Finally done. We're gonna let it rest for 5 to 10 minutes before we can dig in. And we are gonna dig in now.
A few simple ingredients, a touch of smoke, and a whole lot of comfort. Proof that the best meals are the ones made slow and shared. You can smell that smoky butter and cheese. That's breakfast done right. Serve it warm and watch it disappear.
Thank you very much for watching, and please hit that subscribe and like for more amazing videos like this.